Welcome to another edition of TB Planning. Today we're going to be going over the TB ROTE Ops bot in Discord. This is to be used by the officers to basically structure, this is what actually Hot Utils wants us to use instead of sending out private messages to guild members. They want us to use this bot here so the members can take it in their own hands to actually figure out what their platoons are instead of waiting for a direct message that seems to overload Hot Utils servers. So on this bot, what they have set up here is it's one post in here. There's nothing else that gets posted into this room that is from the guild members or even from the officers really. The bot is what controls everything in here, and it's up to the person who even tags anything to clean up the room. So if you were to tag people to say you need to get your platoons done, you need to come back in here before the next phase starts and clean up what you've actually done in here to tag people, which, you know, it doesn't really work well in our day-to-day basis here. I think for most of our officers here, we'll go into SATB and then tag people there instead, but it's to each his own. Now in here on the bot, it gives a lot of information on here. It tells us what our current orders are in game. It shows how much till the next star is unlocked, and tells you the total of what the 3 stars are. It shows you how many missing the platoons that are complete and how many missing units are needed to fill those platoons. We're currently in phase 5, round 5, and the orders right now are to preload all zones. We're not trying to 3-star anything. We're just trying to preload everything. So that's why it's going to have a lot of missing units in here. Now next, what I'm going to go do is down here, there's a button here that says update. Now what this will do, it will break my link in game. I'm not in any battles right now, so it's fine. I'm going to go and click on update and let that update the screen here. Now on here there is a settings button as we're going to go to next, and what the settings button will do is it will actually display our templates that we saw in the previous video of were set up for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. And now if we were doing a vacation versus normal TB, you would see the different templates in here. You'll even see the don't send Mandalore and Zepho. So you could actually have potentially a Monday vacation, Monday normal. We used to have that, and we've actually now simplified it since now we're doing the same platoon operations for both vacation and also for normal. Makes it simpler for you. So we'll be able to use Monday for Monday, and we don't have to worry about having another template to select. Now if you were to do that, you would have to come in here every TB week and make sure all of these are set up correctly, because if you were running a Monday normal and you wanted to it was still set for vacation, when someone clicks up here on the show platoons, it's going to reference the vacation platoons versus the normal platoons you want to run. So that could be something to watch out for, is if you do decide to have more templates, you'll have to come in here and manage this bot a little bit. Now everything in here is a display to you only. No one else can see these messages in here. So I'm going to display, so I made a change on Monday to Monday. I don't even know what it changed, but it didn't do anything. So I'm going to dismiss all this, clean it up after myself. Alright, so that's settings. Now show deployments, what this button will do is it'll show that what our guild total value number of points to get to the stars. When we're getting closer to the end of the phase, this number will get smaller, but right now we're 2-3 hours in and we have a lot of GP to deploy. So that's something to be aware of. And if you need to tag the players to get their deploys in, there's your button, tag players in ROTE. The problem with that button is it's going to leave all the Discord names in chat, and before the next phase starts, you probably should go back in there and clean that up. You don't want to. It will show to everyone in this channel. It will be a post viewable by everyone. I don't want to do it now. I'm going to dismiss this message. The next thing I'm going to go into is show missions. Let's see. It's been a while since I clicked on this. This shows what everyone's mission totals are. So if you want to find out who's leading in the phase wave wins, looks like J Mart's got 11 out of 17, so he's doing pretty well today. Ashton's trailing him 8 out of 14 potential he can do. So we'll see how that works out. Alright, I'm going to dismiss that. And if you want people to do more missions, click on that and it should tag the players with incomplete missions. Next thing is show platoons. Now this references the templates we used. And the more... I'm going to go up here at the top here, start here. So up here at the top it shows dark side, and it shows what we've assigned. The people, it says from certain people. There's some that are from no one, and what that means is that we reserve those units not to assign them to anyone. Those are the ones that are in red on the template, and they have no assignee to them, which means we were strategically trying to keep those out from having anyone place those until we're ready to actually platoon those in phase 6. And so what you're looking for is red. Red kind of tells you someone's placed something that wasn't really supposed to happen, or may have been from, let's say, like Lothal. I know we stayed there for 3 days. So someone may have platooned correctly on Wednesday, and then, or Thursday, and then on Friday, the bot runs today and says they're wrong. But the bot's not aware of what was told to be placed on Thursday. He just sees that there's someone platoon there. He doesn't know why. And we're going to finish that as a guild on Saturday. So those kind of red dots can be misleading. So you have to look through here and find out that here's the incorrect ones. There's 3 incorrect ones. I don't know. Let's see. I have to look at this. Is dark side. So on this one, they were placed. Let's see. Darth Maul was placed by Jmart, but see, we didn't assign that. That was just a strategic one not to be placed. So we may have to talk to Jmart and say, hey, we weren't expecting that. Hopefully now no one else does anything wrong in the platoon 3 and send us over the cliff. So it looks like Dengar was the other one that we were holding. So as long as no one fills Dengar, we're okay. That's the thing you have to worry about, is people being helpful, but actually hurts us a little bit sometimes. The rest of them look good. Oh, we got a red spot here for this one. Incorrect placement by Jmart again. It was going to be by TK429, but it hadn't been done yet, so that's good. I have no problem with that one. We had planned that one. As long as Poggle, which myself, GoodFeather, I have that one, I won't place that one. And it looks like Coruscant Underworld Police Officer was from this one. So those 2 units should be good, and no one will place them. Seven Sister was placed by Jmart. Looks like Star Killer. That could be concerning. That if someone has Star Killer and places it, that could be a possible of a ops being completed. Alright, now down here on light side. Now there's a lot of red down here. And the reason for this is because we're here for 3 days. We placed units on Thursday. It's currently Friday. We've already jumped into phase 5. So things that are placed on phase 4 are not recognized by the bot in phase 5. I mean, the only thing I could have done on the template is remove these people, and then bot would say there's no one needed for that ops, but I didn't. So in this one, we just have to kind of hope that no one places anything. The only thing I was assigned was, I believe there was 1 unit was assigned in platoon 2 as a Yoda, but all the rest of them should be left open. There's 2 white spots there. That's good. There's 3 white spots there. So hopefully the white spots will stay white, all those. All right. So now let's clear that up. You can also tag players to do it. We have another hour before I can do a 4-hour tag, so I'm not going to do anything at this time. Dismiss a bunch of times. Dismiss. All right. And you can also show your own platoon assignments. And if this is for you, if you didn't get that Hot Utils message, private message that we send out, you could use this. And this is what Hot Utils wants everyone to use. We will use the direct messaging until they say no more. Then you would just click place the 3 units. I'm not sure what the round to display. Like I said, I never really use this, but possibly you can just say round 5. Oh, you can use this actually to show your units for previous round. Yeah. So it shows you what your assignments were the previous rounds. So that's good. And maybe for round 6, we haven't gone to round 6 yet. And that will show me what I was planned for. So I can actually look to see what the officers are planning for me in round 6 to know to go to. I can come in there and actually click on that. So I'm learning as I'm teaching. Yay. Dismiss, dismiss, and it's cleaned up again. So I'm keeping the window clean, and everything else looks good here from this point. And that concludes our TV ROTE Ops Bot learning.